Welcome students. Today in my class we were discussing on the chapter application of derivatives. Now our discussion is going on the portion tangent and normal. So in that section today we will discuss angle between two curves. Let us first introduce what is angle between two curves. So these are our coordinate axes. This is one curve. And this is another curve. Say intersect at this point. Now let us draw a tangent. Suppose this is f1x, this curve is y equals to f1x and this curve is y equals to f2x. Say this point A is their point of intersection. Let us draw a tangent to the curve y equals to f1x at A means at their point of intersection. Next, let us draw another tangent to the curve y equals to f2x at their point of intersection A. Now the angle between these two tangents, is the angle between the two curves at their point of intersection. So write down the definition. Angle between the tangents to the curves at their point of intersection is defined as the angle between the curves at their point of intersection. Now, how can you find this angle? Just see, suppose coordinate of this point is x1, y1. Now, for the curve y equals to f1x, we find dy dx at x1 y1, that will be f dash x1, f1 dash x1. See, this is f1. Next, for the curve y equals to f2x, dy dx at x1 y1, that will be f2 dash x1. So this is f2. Now, if theta is the angle between the two curves, then you have tan theta equals to mod of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, and this gives you the angle between the two curves. So when two curves are called orthogonal, write down orthogonal curves. Orthogonal curve. When two curves, when the tangents to the two curves at their point of intersection are mutually perpendicular, then they are called orthogonal curves. Simple. Now let us solve a few problems. Find the angle of intersection of the following curves. One curve is xy equals to 6, number 1, and another curve is x square y equals to 12. You are asked to find the angle of intersection between these two curves. So our first duty is to solve them. To solve them means to find the point of intersection of the curves. So solving 1 and 2, we get, look, x square y means x into xy, and in that place of xy let us put 6. So we get x into 6 equals to 12. That implies x equals to, now when x equals to 2, then we get from 1, y equals to 6 by 2, that is 3. So thus we get their point of intersection is 2, 3. Now our duty is to find dy dx of both the curves at the point 2, 3. That is slope of the tangent to the curve at the point 2, 3. So from 1 we have y equals to 6 by x. That implies dy dx equals to minus 6 by x square. Therefore, dy dx at 2, 3, this will be minus 6 by 2 square, that is minus 3 by 2. Next, from 2, y equals to 12 by x square. That implies dy dx equals to minus 24 by x cube. This is x to the power minus 2, minus 2 x to the power minus 3, that is minus 24 by x cube. Therefore, dy dx at point of intersection 2, 3, this will be minus 24 by 2 cube, that is minus 3. So we get the two slopes, I am writing here. We get the two slopes. M1 equals to minus 3 by 2 and M2 equals to minus 3. Now we have to find the angle between them. So write down, let theta be the acute angle. Let theta be the acute angle between the tangents to the curves 1 and 2 at their point of intersection 2, 3. Then tan theta is equals to mod of M1 minus M2 by 1 plus M1 M2 equals to 3 minus 3 by 2, that means 3 by 2, 1 plus 9 by 2, that is 11 by 2, that is 3 by 11. Therefore, theta equals to tan inverse of 3 by 11. This is the angle between the two curves at their point of intersection 2, 3. Okay. Next, let us solve another problem. We have two curves, y square equals to 4x, this is number 1, and another one is x square equals to 4y. We know that these two curves are two parabolas. So if we draw the diagram, look, y square equals to 4x will be in this way, x square equals to 4y will be in this way. So they intersect at these 2 points. Look, at this point of intersection, this is the x-axis is tangent to this curve and y-axis is tangent to this curve. So angle between them is 90 degrees. Okay, and the tangent to this curve at this point is this, and this curve is this. You have to find this angle also. Okay. Always try to see it geometrically. That will enhance your concept. Now let us solve their point of intersection. So solving 1 and 2. Instead of y, I am writing x square by 4. So this becomes x square by 4 whole square equals to 4x. That implies x to the power 4, 64x. That implies x into x cube minus 64 equals 0. That implies x equals to 0 or 4, because these two are the only real roots. Other two roots are imaginary, so we are not concerned with the non-real number. So we get the only two solutions, 0, 4, and the diagram also supports our finding. Okay. Now for x equals 0, we get, from this relation we get y equals 0, and for x equals to 4 we get y equals to 4. So our point of intersections are, this is 0, 0 and this is 4, 4. Next, our duty is to find dy dx for each curve. Now from 1, differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x. Okay? 2y dy dx is equals to 4. That implies dy dx equals to 2 by y. That implies dy dx at the point c 0, 0 is undefined. Look, y square equals to 4x is this curve, and the tangent is the y-axis. So obviously its slope will be undefined, which we find here. dy dx at 0, 0 undefined. Next, from 2, next in the other point of intersection also find dy dx at 4, 4. This will be 2 by 4, that is half. Next, from 2, we have y equals to x square by 4. That implies dy dx equals to x by 2. That implies dy dx at 0, 0 is 0. Look, dy dx 0, that means slope of tangent is 0. X square equals to 4y is this curve, and the x-axis is the tangent to the curve at 0, 0, and its slope is 0. Okay. Next, dy dx at 4, 4. This will be 4 by 2, that is 2. Now write down at 0, 0. Tangent to the curve 1, tangent to the curve 1 is parallel to y-axis, which is actually y-axis. Okay. Parallel to the y-axis, and tangent to the curve 2, tangent to the curve 2 is x-axis. So angle of intersection between the curves at 0, 0 is pi by 2. This is obvious. one tangent is x-axis, another tangent is y-axis. So angle between them is pi by 2. Next, we have to find angle between the curves at 4, 4. At 4, 4, slope of the tangent to the curve 1 is 2 divided by x 4x 2x by y. Let me calculate again. I have erased it. 2y divided by x equals to 4. So dy dx equals to 2 by y. 2 by 4, that is half. Is half. And slope of the tangent to the curve 2 at 4, 4 is 2. So, if theta is the acute angle, if theta is the acute angle between the tangent, then we have tan theta equals to mod of 2 minus half by 1 plus 2 into half is equals to 3 by 2 by 2 3 by 4. Therefore, theta is tan inverse of 3 by 2. So, angle here is tan inverse of 3 by 4 and here is pi. Next, let us find the angle between the curves x square plus y square minus 4x minus 1 equal to number 1, and another one is x square plus y square minus 2y minus 9 equals to 0. This is number 2. You know these two are two circles. The center of this circle is at 2, 0. Its radius is 4 plus 1 root 5 units, and center of this circle is at 0, 1, and radius is root 10. So let us draw them. 2, 0, 1, this is center, radius is root 5, which is slightly more than 2. This will be your circle, the first circle, and for the second circle is center is at 0, 1. Say here 0, 1 radius root 10. Point of intersection of these 2 points. At this point, tangent to this circle is this circle is this. You have to find this angle, and at this point of intersection, tangent to this circle is this and this circle is this. You have to find this angle. Okay. This is the conceptual part of the problem. Now we have to solve it. Now subtracting 2 from 1, you get 2 2y minus 4x minus 1 plus 9, that is plus 8 equals 0. So ultimately you get y equals to 2x minus 4. Now substituting this y in any one, in say 1, we get x square plus 2x minus 4 whole square minus 4x minus 1 equals 0. That implies x square plus 4x square plus 16 minus 16x minus 4x minus 1 equals 0. 5x square minus 20x plus 15 equals 0. 5x square minus 20x plus 15 equals 0. Divide both sides by 5, you get this. You get x minus 1 into x minus 3 equals 0. That implies x equals to 1 or 3. Now putting this, we get y equals to 2 minus 4, that is minus 2. 6 minus 4, that is 2. So our one point of intersection is this one, is 1 minus 2, and the other point of intersection this one, that is 3 comma 2. Okay. Next our duty is to find slope of the tangents of the curves at their point of intersections. So differentiating both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get minus 4 equals to 0. That gives y divided dx equals to 2 minus x. That gives dy dx equals to 2 minus x by y. That gives dy dx at the point say 1 minus 2. We get 2 minus 1 by minus 2. So minus half. Right from here, one slope we get m1 equals to minus half. Another slope at the point 3 comma 2. At the point 3 comma 2. This will be 2 minus 3 by 2. This is also minus half. Look, these two tangents are parallel. 3, 2. 2 minus 3 by 2 minus half. 1 minus 2. 2 minus 1 by minus 2. So minus half. 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 2. Okay. Here we get m3 equals to say minus half. Next, differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 2x 2y divided x minus 2 divided x equals 0. We get y minus 1 into dy dx is equals to minus x. That implies dy dx equals to x by 1 minus 1. Now dy dx at this point say 1 minus 2. 1 by 1 minus minus 2. That is, it becomes 1 by 3. So here other slope becomes 1 by 3. Next, dy dx at the other point of intersection 3 comma 2. This will be 3 by 1 minus 2, that is minus 3. So here we get another slope minus 3. Okay. Now we have to find the angle between the tangents. So first declare, let at at the point of intersection 1 comma minus 2, the angle between the tangent, the acute angle between the tangents with theta, then tan theta equals to mod of m1 minus m2 1/3 plus 1/2 1 plus m1 m2. This ultimately becomes 5/6 1 minus 1/6. This is also 5/6, so this is 1, which gives theta equals to pi/4. So we get the angle here is pi/4. Next, we have to find the angle there. So write down, let the angle between the tangents to the curves at their point of intersection 3, 2. Angle means acute angle. Let the acute angle between the tangents to the curves at their point of intersection 3, 2 be 5. Then tan phi equals to mod of m1 m3 minus m4. Here it will be minus half plus 3 by 1 plus minus half into minus 3. This ultimately becomes 5/2 3/2. This is also 5/2 1. So we get phi is again pi/4. So both the angle we find is pi/4, but it is not necessary that the two angles must be equal. They may be unequal, but in this case we get the angle of intersection at the 2 point of intersection is same, and that is pi/4. So I think you have understood the fact how to find angle between two curves. Next question, we are given two curves and we have to show the curves intersect orthogonally. That is, the angle between the tangent is pi/2. So we are given the curves y equals to x cube, and another, this is number 1, and another one is 6y equals to 7 minus x square. This is number 2. So first find their point of intersection. So solving 1 and 2, we get 6x cube 7 minus x square. That is 6x cube plus x square minus 7 equals 0. Now look, if you put x equals to 1, then it vanishes. So x equals to 1 is a root of this equation. So let us arrange it. 6x square into x minus 1 minus 6x square plus 7x square minus 7. So plus 7 into x minus 1 equals 0. So we get x minus 1 6x square plus 7x plus 7 equals to 0. Now find this discriminant here. This will be 7 square minus 4 into 6 into 7. 49 minus 168 less than 0. So this part will give no real roots. So we get the only real root x equals to 1. So the curves practically intersect at a single point. So if you find x equals to 1, then y will also be 1. So we find their point of intersection as 1, 1. So our next duty is to find dy dx at their point of intersection. For this, from 1 we have dy dx equals to 3x square. That means dy dx at 1, 1 this will be 3 from 2. 6 dy dx is minus 2x, that is dy dx is minus x by 3. dy dx at 1 comma 1 is minus 1 by 3. Now just see dy dx for the curve 1, say this is m1, this is m2, say. Now m1 dot m2, this is 3 into minus 1 by 3 equals to minus 1. What does it signify? It signifies that the tangents are mutually perpendicular. So if the tangents to the curve at their point of intersection are mutually perpendicular, then the curves cut orthogonally. Okay? So we can say here the curves 1 and 2 cut orthogonally. Next question. This type of questions are frequently we see in question papers. So you should do it with more care. Show that the curve 4x equals to y square, number 1, and 4xy equals to k, number 2, cut orthogonally if k square equals to 5/1. If k square equals to 5/1. So when do they cut orthogonally? They cut orthogonally. The tangents at their point of intersection are mutually perpendicular. In this type of problem, without solving, let the point of intersection be alpha comma beta. Let point of intersection of 1 and 2 be alpha comma beta. Now from 1, 4 equals to 2y dy dx, differentiating both sides with respect to x. So we get dy dx equals to 2y. That implies dy dx at their point of intersection alpha beta, this will be 2y beta. Next from 2. From 2, differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get, let us shift 4 to the right hand side. We consider this in the form xy equals to k by 4. The differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 1 into y plus x into dy dx equals to 0. So from this we get dy dx equals to minus y by x. That gives dy dx at alpha beta, this becomes minus beta by alpha. Okay. Now for the curves 1 and 2 to be orthogonal, we must have, if you consider this as m1 and this as m2, we must have m1 into m2 equals to minus 1. That implies 2 by beta into minus beta by alpha equals to minus 1. That ultimately gives you 2 by alpha equals to 1, so alpha equals to 2. You ultimately get alpha equals to 2. Okay. Now write down, as the point alpha beta lies on both the curves, so it must satisfy equation 1. So you get 4 alpha equals to beta square. That means that beta square equals to 4 into 2, that is 8. You get beta square equals to 8. Now, point alpha beta also lies on curve 2. So we have alpha beta equals to k by 4. Now square it both sides. Alpha square beta square equals to k square by 16. Next, put alpha equals to 2 here and you get beta square equals to 8 is equals to k square by 16. So ultimately get k square equals to 4 8 are 32 into 16. 500. You got k square equals to 500. Hence proved. Okay. Similar question. So that the curves 2x equals to y square, number 1, and 2xy equals to k, cut orthogonally if k square equals to 8. Cut orthogonally if k square equals to 8. Do it as homework. Next question. So that the curves x equals to y square and xy equals to k cut orthogonally. If 8k square equals to 1. Similar problem. You can do it also as homework. Next question. So that the curves xy equals to a square and x square plus y square equals to 2a square. Xy equals to a square and x square plus y square 2a square touch each other. Touch each other. So when do they touch each other? The tangents at the point of intersection are parallel. When tangents are parallel at the same point, so they must be identical. That means when we find a common tangent between the two curves at the point of intersection, then the curves touch each other. So first find their point of intersection. This is 1, this is 2. Solving 1 and 2. You get x square plus a square by x whole square equals to 2a square. That means x to the power 4 plus a to the power 4 equals to 2a square x square. That ultimately gives you x square minus x square whole square equals 0. That ultimately gives x equals to plus minus a. When you get x equals plus minus a, then you get y equals to a square by plus minus a, that is plus minus a. So point of intersections are one is a comma a and other is minus a comma minus a, because when x is plus a then y is plus a, when x is minus a then y is minus a. So we get the point of intersections here. Next our duty is to find tangents at these 2 points. For this differentiate both sides of 1 with respect to x, we get 1 into y plus x into dy dx equals 0. That means dy dx equals to minus y by x. So dy dx at the first point of intersection, say a comma a, this becomes minus 1, and dy dx at the second point of intersection, that is minus a, that is also minus 1. So m1 we find minus 1 and m3 we find minus 1. Okay, next, differentiating both sides of 2 with respect to x, we get 2x 2 dy dx equals 0. That means dy dx equals to minus x by y. Therefore dy dx at the first point of intersection a comma a, this becomes minus 1, m2 becomes minus 1, and dy dx at the second point of intersection minus a, that is also minus 1, that is m4, that is also minus 1. So what do we get? We find at the point of intersection a comma a, tangent to the curve 1 as well as tangent to the curve 2, they are mutually parallel, that is angle between them is 0 degree. When it is possible? When they touch each other. Similarly, at the point of intersection minus a, there also we find slope of the tangent to the curve 1 is minus 1 as well as curve 2 is minus 1. So at each of the point of intersection the tangents are identical, that is coincide with each other. Hence we can say the curves touch each other. Okay, so come to the end of the today's class. Hope you are all enjoying the class and you do at your home from the exercises of your textbook. Okay, bye.